Hey, good morning, guys. I just want to show you where this house is on Eustis. I'm coming down off of Champlin where we were looking at that multifamily. And just to kind of show you what this little neighborhood, so everything's single level up here, and then here's the house. And you can see, let me let this car go by me. It's very unassuming from the front. Sorry, it's terrible. There's somebody here and I don't want to be too much of a stalker, but I'm so in love with this house for you. And then you can see this is what they have for a view. That's the walking trail right there. And these houses go down the hill a little bit, and I am going to go around and get on the trail for you. That is a freshwater reservoir. It is our primary drinking water here in Newport. But you can see directly across to the beaches. You can see, I'm going to try getting out. Hold on. So hopefully this is going. You can see just how close you are. Now there is a moat between the house and the pond, but you can see what this neighborhood is. You can go up another story. So you've got that peak there, and I bet that peak is at 35 or even under. So you can make that a full story. You've got plenty of land, but I think it's important to see what the feel of the neighborhood is, and nobody behind this house, just land. This is going to go lickety-split. This is the parking lot just a ways down from the house. You can see here's where you get on, one of the spots that we get on the reservoir. You can kind of see the back of the houses and see what they're doing here. You would come walk down this way, or you can walk north to the other side. So we are walking along the reservoir now, trying to keep a mask on and a dog on a leash. So it's a little complicated. Very windy. I don't know what you can hear today, but it's often not. I walk this reservoir probably twice a week, year round. So as you get closer to the park and further away from the beach, you can see that people haven't bought these ones on the end yet and redone them. These are very many years of popular Newport homes. But you see how different it looks than on the front. On the front, they all look like little ranches. This is the moat that runs between the houses and the reservoir. In the winter, this is absolutely filled. Well, that's not true. There's big flocks of geese in the winter. We have a couple of families of swans that live here, just two here today. There are frogs and turtles and ducks and nothing out here today. Nothing at all today. And Chloe loves walking out here. There are two ways onto it. That's the beach right there. Some good examples of what people have done with the backs of the houses. You can see here's one that hasn't had any work yet. And then we start getting into where they're being done. Morning. Just moving further along the reservoir. And you can see as they come down the hill, they're creating more living area. This one's my favorite garden. I love coming and seeing this one. Isn't that fantastic? Now I think that's next to the 154 that's for sale. I believe this one coming up is 154. I just get closer and I will be able to tell you for sure. Yes, so this is the house that's for sale. So you can already see they've got some good height here. You could probably do a little bit more, but look at the view. That's the beach you can hear roaring over there in the background. Looking right over at Middletown, further out on the reservoir. Then we can see another one that's not done. But even this, look how cute. They just did this sweet little outdoor living space. These have huge yards. You would just never know from the front what's back here. This one looks really modern in the front. For the life of me, I cannot figure out why they've got so much growth here. They can't see anything, but it's an option. You could do that. This is the open land at Champlin. That's Champlin right there. That's the street where we saw the duplex. And you can see what this house did to get advantage of these views. This house did a nice one. Just want you to see all these options. You don't have to do a lot back here because there's nobody in front of you. And this is your view. Look at all the swans out here. They weren't here a minute ago. I didn't even see them come in. Hope you can hear all the birds. Just how beautiful it is here. Slightly less windy because you're a little bit more protected than you would be at the right on the water. This is a great example of the update another family did. This house is just a little ranch from the front. It looks very, very similar to what 154 does. And they just took advantage of all this back space that they've got. Here's a little one that hasn't been done yet. And view.